Now coming to typecasting or type conversion. Typecasting is nothing but converting a data type from one data type to another type is called typecasting. So you can convert any primitive data type to another provided they are compatible in nature. And there are two types of typecasting possible. One is widening, another is narrowing. Widening is like going from a smaller data type to a bigger data type. Narrowing is going from a bigger data type to a smaller data type. That means widening, let's say, if you are coming from character data type, which has 2 bytes, to going to integer, which has 4 or 8 bytes, then it is widening. Whereas narrowing means if you are coming from integer data type and going to a character data type, which is like narrowing. You are coming from a 4 byte or 8 byte data type to a 2 byte data type. That is narrowing. Let's look at the conversion phase of how the widening happens. So like I said, widening, converting a lower data type to a higher data type. And this automatically happens. This is called implicit casting, if something happens automatically. And you can see the byte automatically gets converted to short or int or long or float. This automatically happens based on the compatibility of the values and all. Whereas this is the example where you see whenever I say character equal to f, c equal to f, which is capital F, and when I say v equal to c, actually c is a character. How can I assign to integer? So in this case, it automatically gets the ASCII value of it. ASCII value of capital F is 70. The ASCII value of capital A starts from 65. So from there, if you count, all the capital letter F comes as 70. And that is the number assigned because you are asking about an integer number of this. Since it does not know what is the integer of number of capital F, it gives you the ASCII value and that gets assigned, and that is what getting printed here. This is called widening because you are converting from a lower data type to higher data type, and it is implicit. Automatically happens. You are not saying physically to which data type it has to convert. Now coming to narrowing, this is explicit in nature and we have to tell explicitly that this is what I want you to do. And here every time you have to convert from higher to lower data type. And the way it happens is like this. These are the compatible data types: double to float, float to long, long to int, short to byte. Now you can see this narrow example where here we are getting input from user, we are getting an integer from user, and we want to convert to character. That means a lower data type. So you have to explicitly give this. You can see in parentheses, you explicitly have to mention about this, saying you convert this integer which I have taken to character. That means here in this case, I am giving a number 70. For that, I am asking it to convert a character value. 70, how can it convert it to character value? It actually looks at the ASCII value of it and just stores the ASCII value, which is nothing but capital F here. That is what gets printed here.